Like any work environment, office romances are bound to happen, with love blooming and marriages abounding. No, we're not talking about storyline marriages, but the real deal. Here are 10 wrestlers who married other wrestlers. Number 1. The Miz and Maryse. Both Mike "The Miz" Mizanin and Maryse saw their careers take many twists and turns, with lasting success always eluding them. However, The Miz has never stopped working hard to become a main event player, and the addition of Maryse at his side seems to have helped the formula for lasting success. Interestingly enough, the two worked together in a storyline back in 2009 that featured The Miz trying to win Maryse's heart by accumulating as many wins in the ring as possible. Like many WWE storylines, this one seemed to go up in smoke, but the two were fated to be together, eventually dating and falling in love. The two married on 20th February 2014, and their daughter was born on the 27th of March 2018. Working together as wrestling's it couple, The Miz and Maryse are now WWE fixtures, with the super couple starring in their own reality show, Miz and Mrs. Number 2. Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella. It's difficult to think of a time when so many married couples not only existed, but have worked on screen together. One such power couple is Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella, who dated for nearly 3 years before getting engaged in 2013. Wedding bells followed the next year, with the couple getting hitched on the 11th of April 2014. Brie retired in 2016 to focus on her family life, where her husband was forced to retire due to a number of concussions he suffered in the ring. In 2017, Brie and Daniel celebrated the birth of their daughter Birdie Jo. In 2018, Bryan was cleared to wrestle and Brie has returned as well, setting the stage for their couple versus couple program against The Miz and Maryse. Number 3. Rusev and Lana. As wrestling fans know, Rusev and Lana's relationship dates back to their time in NXT, a pairing Lana recently discussed while promoting the new season of Total Divas. Then on the third day, I had a promo with Dusty Rhodes. He was the artistic director of NXT and he ran all the promo classes and character development, and I had about 5 different pitches. My first one, I just started speaking Russian and then I switched to perfect English. Dusty pulled me aside afterwards and he's like, "I want you to work with Rusev." I'm like, "Rusev? Who is that?" "Oh, the tanning Bulgarian." I'm so passionate about the business and I'm so passionate about storytelling, and I made him come to my house every day and practice promos and vignettes. We would shoot vignettes on my phone. I was a nut, a complete nut. While the duo proved a successful pairing in NXT and the main roster, the couple defied the WWE in order to remain together. Rusev and Lana bucked their system when it looked like the WWE was going to send them to separate brands, risking their careers to stay together. This bold move saw Rusev and Lana announce their engagement, despite being in storylines where they were paired with other performers, Rusev with Summer Rae and Lana with Dolph Ziggler. The WWE was none too happy and dropped the storyline, apparently feeling the fans couldn't separate fantasy from reality. Nonetheless, Rusev and Lana got married and remain employed by the WWE. Number 4. Maria and Michael Kanellis. Maria Kanellis left the WWE, abandoning her role as a ditzy backstage announcer and occasional valet for roles in TNA and Ring of Honor. There, she recreated herself into an effective heel, joining forces with wrestler Michael Bennett. The two forged a romantic relationship that culminated in their wedding. The couple worked as Michael Bennett and Maria Kanellis Bennett before entering the WWE. There was great hope for Mike and Maria when they arrived in the WWE, as a couple whose sickeningly sweet public displays of affection were designed to turn off the WWE universe. In 2017, the former Michael Bennett explained the reasons for taking his wife's last name. "You think it's bold, but we're ahead of the curve. I took her name. She is a strong, powerful woman, and all of a sudden this strong, wonderful woman came into my life and brought me love. The least I could do is take her last name. Plus, Mike Kanellis. It's powerful, it's very powerful, and I don't think that it's strange. To me it's normal. Someone's gotta start it and it might as well be me. It might as well be us." While the explanation was tongue-in-cheek, it furthered Mike and Maria's storyline. Unfortunately, Bennett checked into rehab shortly after entering the WWE, and Maria took some time off for her pregnancy. Since then, the couple hasn't been able to get any kind of sustained push. Number 5. Brock Lesnar and Sable. When you talk about wrestling's power couple, many think of Triple H and Stephanie McMahon, but what if you were talking about pure power? Well, there's only one couple that holds that status, that being Brock Lesnar and wife Sable. Whilst this is Brock's one and only marriage, the same can't be said for Rena Greek, otherwise known as Sable, as she's been married 3 times. Greek's first marriage was to Wayne Richardson, but unfortunately Richardson passed away while driving drunk in 1991. 2 years later she met Mark Merrow, who had been working in WCW as Johnny B. Bad. The couple married a year later, but unhappy with his character in WCW, Merrow signed with the WWE and brought his wife in as Triple H's valet, but she would quickly dump him to be alongside Merrow. However, during the Attitude Era, Sable's popularity began to rise dramatically, becoming more popular than her husband. And even though Merrow played a jealous husband on screen, he was more than happy to put her over. However, later on the couple decided to mutually end their relationship and divorced in 2004. In an interview, Merrow mentioned, "We were still married at the time, but we weren't really seeing. I don't know, it was falling apart. I remember calling her and her not answering the phone, and I got very upset. Here I am, assuming she was seeing another wrestler. I remember thinking, when I find out who this guy is, I'm gonna beat the tar out of him. Well, when I found out it was Brock Lesnar, it gave forgiveness a new meaning." She then met WWE champion Brock Lesnar, where the two tied the knot in 2006. Number 6. CM Punk and AJ Lee. Notorious ladies man CM Punk has bedded a lot of women, but all that stopped when Punk got into a relationship with female superstar AJ Lee. Punk and Lee are both hardcore comic book fans, and coincidentally, Punk idolized Randy Macho Man Savage growing up, while AJ idolized Savage's real wife, Miss Elizabeth. Both Punk and AJ were two of the most over wrestlers in the WWE, but as Punk's dissatisfaction with the WWE grew, fans wondered how much longer the couple would last in the WWE. The two married on the 13th June 2014, with the WWE delivering notice of Punk's termination the same day. Although AJ remained in the WWE, she felt caught up in the drama between her husband and the WWE, and ultimately retired in 2015, the night after WrestleMania 31, citing spinal damage as forcing her retirement. Number 7. Beth Phoenix and Edge. While wrestling fans remember the wild angles involving the rated R superstar Edge and his unsavory valet Lita, they may not know WWE Hall of Famer Edge shared a relationship with WWE Hall of Famer Beth Phoenix for several years that led to marriage on the 30th of October 2016. The couple worked with the same wrestling trainer and even competed in the same match, the 2010 Royal Rumble, although it should be noted they were never in the ring at the same time. Edge and the Glamazon have 2 daughters, and should they decide to follow in their famous parents' footsteps, they should make quite the impact in the squared circle. Number 8. The Undertaker and Michelle McCool. Mark Calaway is no stranger to marriage, having been married twice previously. In fact, fans may recall The Undertaker's second wife Sarah participating during the Invasion angle when Diamond Dallas Page stalked her. Calaway divorced Sarah in 2007, eventually dating WWE diva Michelle McCool. It's believed McCool and the Phenom began dating around 2008, leading to rumours Calaway's backstage stroke helped McCool's career. However, McCool denied this during a 2017 interview. People can say what they want to say, but at the end of the day, I can look at myself in the mirror. I know how hard I fought, I know how many storylines I pitched, I know how hard I worked in the ring. McCool said in an interview with Inside Wrestling via Wrestling Inc., "I can tell you the number of times I was one of the first people at the arenas or at TV, constantly trying to better myself. I can honestly say that my hard work paid off. My resilience paid off. My persistence paid off. That's all there is to it. People are always going to say what they want to say and believe what they want to believe, but that's the bottom line." The couple married in 2010 and their daughter was born in 2012. Number 9. Stone Cold Steve Austin and Deborah McMichael. Deborah McMichael began working in WCW alongside her wrestling husband Steve Mongo McMichael in a classic storyline that saw Deborah convince Mongo to take a briefcase full of cash and turn on his tag team partner Kevin Green in order to join the Four Horsemen in 1996. In 1998, Deborah divorced Mongo and jumped ship to the WWF. Over time, she became romantically involved with the Texas Rattlesnake Steve Austin, becoming his on-air partner and marrying him in 2000. Unfortunately, the relationship was turbulent and McMichael left Austin after a domestic violence incident in 2002. Austin was arrested and according to McMichael, the WWE had a gag order imposed on her which prevented her from discussing the case for some time. In 2007, she appeared on Fox News' Hannity and Combs to discuss her experience with Austin and the backlash from the WWE. The wrestlers to the WWE were nothing but tools. You know, we were moneymakers, and then, you know what? The people that make the most money, you don't want bad publicity on them, because they're the ones that sell the t-shirts. They're the ones that make the money. They're the ones that make the draw. And then like for me to have Stone Cold Steve Austin arrested? Oh my gosh, they so hush-hush that, put it under the table. They put a gag on me for a year that I couldn't talk about this, because they knew I could totally bring down their top star. And number 10, Tommy Dreamer and Beulah McGillicuddy. Once more, wrestling proved Oscar Wilde's maxim that life imitates art as ECW original Tommy Dreamer became involved with his storyline girlfriend Beulah McGillicuddy. If you're not an ECW fan, let's fill you on things. Beulah was a girl from Tommy Dreamer's past who adored him in summer camp only for Dreamer to spurn her because she was overweight. Fast forward to Dreamer's ECW run, where Beulah was brought in by Dreamer's rival Stevie Richards, with the formerly fat chick turned into a penthouse pet and was ready to revenge herself on Dreamer. Over time, the two paired up in a storyline, teaming up for intergender matches. In reality, Dreamer began pursuing Beulah, but according to a 2012 interview, it wasn't easy. It wasn't love at first sight. As I got to know Tommy, I saw what a caring, loving person he was. He was my knight in shining armor, and still is. The couple married in 2002 and have twin daughters. Well guys, there you have it, 10 wrestlers who married other wrestlers. Bear in mind there are plenty of other wrestling couples, so let us know if you'd like to see more. As always, leave your comments down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.